Welcome, wonderful Pisces. This is your September 2022 Astro/Tarot reading. As you can see, I already pre-shuffled the overall energy for you. So we're going to start off with these oracle cards that I'm going to clarify with some tarot and some astrology cards as well. After that, the financial and general part of the reading. We're going to tune into the love part of the reading as well. And lastly, I'm going to answer a specific question of yours with this beautiful deck here. So before we get started, let's take a minute to get grounded. So please take a deep breath and relax your body. Now imagine yourself in a big bubble of white light. Allow yourself to feel it transmuting all the negative energy into positive. Please take a deep breath and relax your body. Now imagine having big roots like a tree. Let your roots grow as deep as they can into earth. Allow yourself to feel as one with Mother Earth. Please take a deep breath and relax your body. Now feel the connection with your higher self, your angels and archangels. Allow them to help you every step of the way and set the intention now to have a beautiful month. Thank you, wonderful Pisces. Let's dive right in. We're having here the Dreamer with Archangel Metatron. A leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. This is the Fool card. This is a new beginning. What a way to start a month. Beautiful. Okay, I'm thinking of the full moon in your sign. Suddenly, like, this reminds me of like the full moon, the circle. So we do have the full moon happening in your sign. It's 17 degrees of Pisces. If you were born like a mid of like Pisces season, this is going to be close to your sun. So that means some kind of era is kind of ending and you're stepping into the new. You're kind of stepping into the new, and it might be something related to the 8th house, because we do have here the Gemini and card that says resolve. Okay, and I'm reminded of Mercury because Mercury is the ruler of the Gemini, and Gemini, a ruler, is going to go retrograde. Okay, from 10th of September. That's exactly when we have full moon in your sign. So this is kind of correlating. This is very important energy for you. So that's going to happen in your 8th house, and 8th house is other people resources. Okay, so you might be able to tap into some of other people resources if that's what you want, and you have opportunity for that. You might actually run into some old opportunity that was there before, but you might not have used it at the time, and I think that's going to help you propel you forward to somewhere where you should have gone before, where you kind of always wanted to go. Maybe your soul path. I think you're gonna align with your soul path in the month of September here. I think you're gonna resolve some issues with yourself, you know, with understanding how other people are just merely a mirror to how you see yourself. And that's a big message for you in the month of September, especially with the full moon in your house and sign. And it's going to be so close to Neptune as well, the natural ruler of yours. So you might be able to dissolve some kind of old path, some kind of old things that were holding you back. I think you're kind of letting go of some things that were kind of holding you from where you exactly wanted to go and what you wanted to be. Okay? All right. For some of you, this is you moving to where you like wanted to move to, what you dream of doing. This person has his eyes closed and moving in forward one step in, and you might have visions in your dreams about what might this be. Although you might not be dreaming much since Saturn is in your 12th house and transiting your 12th house for quite a while now. So if some of you have wanted to kind of start off on a new beginning, Saturn in the 12th house might have prevented like that step forward. Okay, you might need to wait till Saturn actually moves into your sign, that you kind of start to actually move forward. Maybe now it's time for you to plan, to set in some seeds, you know, and slowly but surely kind of paw your way there. So when Saturn moves into your sign, then you can really put in the hard work and effort and push that through. You know, every vision requires effort and sweat and blood, and like anything that you want to bring about in this 3D reality, of course, is going to require you, you know, some effort, and Saturn is all about that. So I think you're right now in some kind of vortex of kind of recreating your reality. So if you're kind of feeling stuck in the middle of the worlds in between, that's exactly where you are, because Saturn is holding you there. It's in your 12th house, and you're kind of setting the ground, envisioning what you want. Like his eyes are still closed, but he, you know, he's stepping forward. So you're on your way there. You're kind of in this vortex of manifestation of what you sent the intention before. So this beautiful world awaits, but it might require some more time, and it might require some other people's resources as well. But as soon as Saturn is moves over your ascendant, you know, when it's in your 12th house, it's behind your ascendant, and you might not even know why do you feel this like block and why you can't move forward. It's Saturn preparing you, like get all the things that you need in order before this sets forward, because it does. There's no going back. You have to kind of roll with the punches then and kind of, you know, wing it, you know. So Saturn likes to prepare rather than wing it. So that's kind of his lesson. So after he moves over your ascendant, that's when the real hard work begins, and you need to be ready for it. So that's why you're kind of stuck, and you need to prepare everything before you're actually ready to move forward. We have here the Two of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. So Two of Pentacles is about balancing two things. Balancing something that you are really like passionate about and something that really makes you bored. Okay, so yeah, I really feel the Saturn is holding some of you back, making you feel like you're stuck somewhere between the rock and a hard place and kind of not moving nowhere, and you really want to go to this passionate project of yours or something that will really make you happy. And for some of you, you're kind of mixing the two, mixing what you love with something that you have to do for a living, you know, because we gotta make that money. Yeah, but I think that's changing for you. So hang in there. Make sure that you prepare the groundwork for what you want to, you know, do in the long run. Okay. So let's see what Aries has to say. Aries is in your second house. So Aries is still supporting making money for you. It's in your second house of money and resources. And Jupiter is a great benefic to have over there. So I guess the money is there, you know, the money is there, or it's coming your way. But there is some kind of obstacles that I'm feeling that Saturn won't allow you until he moves forward into the sign of yours. And then when it does, you know, when Saturn does move into your sign, it is going to be hard work, like really hard work. I'm not going to lie. Saturn is a hard worker, you know. That's the one that actually brings results in the long run, you know. It's something that you know it's gonna pay off in the end, okay? All right, so for those of you who are looking for a job and might not, you know, get it in the month of September, I would not be worried about it. Jupiter is in your second house of money and resources. The money will somehow find you. Like enough for you will be there, okay? Enough for you will be there, and you can use your time to actually set the intention to what you want to manifest forward, because you are in a vortex of manifestation now, and things are still malleable. So do set the intention instead of being bored and waiting for something to fall off the sky. Make sure that you set the intention of what you want to fall out of that sky, because you're co-creating that, okay? All right, so that's the message for you in the month of September. General and finance is part of the reading. So beautiful. All right, let's move in through the love part of the reading, guys. I'm excited to see what's going to happen in the month of September, because we do have the new moon in your 7th house, which is one-on-one relationships. So for those of you who are looking for a new job, you know, some of you might get it. You do have the new moon, but it's probably going to happen at the end of the month or maybe beginning of October, most likely. So for the love part of the reading, we have Virgo, digest. We have choose love. You always have choice. Make yours with love. We have innocence, Daisy and Peacock. That's cute. And confidence in the power of the healing, dear Pisces. I think you got this card, I ain't even joking, I think about 3 times we had it in your love part of the reading. So I guess some of you are still on your healing journey here, and trying to understand how to choose love when, even when it's hard. Even when it's hard, okay? But I think we have to talk about inner child here, okay? There's something, I think you did a lot of healing, and I think for some of you, you do know how to choose love, but there's still something that you didn't digest properly, emotionally, and if you didn't, it kind of makes it a trapped emotion in your body, which kind of makes you attract the same experiences until you resolve that trapped emotion, either by forgiveness or relieving that emotion and letting it go. So because the card of innocence is here, I think this has to do something with healing your inner child, okay? There is something, possibly something that prevents you from like peacocking, from being really confident, okay? Maybe some of you are kind of, you know, sassy, but you kind of hide it, or it's like vice versa. But there's some inner child trauma or something that you didn't resolve that might be keeping you in the loop, and you did some healing. I think you did mostly healing from past relationship in this lifetime, but there is something, you know, when we're children, we are actually taught what love is. And today, as I was working my day job, I saw a lady who was kind of mean to the child. She was shouting at the child, and she even hit the child up front, you know, in front of other people. And I mean, I thought it was sad, you know, but that child in that moment is very small. The child is maybe 3-4 years old. So the child over there is learning that that it's okay for a person who loves you to actually kind of hit you as well. And it's on a subconscious level, you know, that the child is absorbing now what love is and how will she feel safe. And I felt bad for the kid, because even I had parents who didn't know better, and a lot of people do. And the problem is later in life, when we start to relate with adults kind of love, we still kind of, you know, are in a position to tolerate or attract that kind of behavior from a partner. And that's the real problem. So if any of you were abused as children, I think it's time for you to kind of sort that emotion out, that you're not really connect pain with love anymore, okay? That might be a message, very, very clear message for some of you. For others of you, and this might have also manifested in the bedroom, and some sort of kinks that are kind of providing you with a safe place that you're used to. And I know it sounds twisted, but it's actually trauma response, so that needs to be healed, okay? All right, so let's try on a new deck that I got for my birthday, guys. Very excited. This is the first time that I'm using this deck, but I want to do it with my fellow Pisces, and I love you guys. I have here coming soon, so something is coming soon your way. And so if you guys are looking for new love, I think it's coming soon. We do have the new moon in your 7th house of other people and love and relationships. So a new person might be coming your way soon. Okay, let's see what else we have. Oh, and an old love can also creep in, because the Mercury retrograde is not only moving retrograde to your 8th house of other people's resources, money, it also moves retrograde to your 7th house, and that is one-on-one relationship. So, you know, an ex-lover you might bump into, and, you know, you might have triggered of some old emotions as well. We have here the King of Swords, possibly an air sign, and that might lead you, you know, feeling a little bit lost in the woods here, not seeing wood from the trees or something, because you'll suddenly have a lot of options. Seven of Cups is not knowing really what to choose, or not being sure what is, you know, the thing. All right, yeah, so an ex might come into your life to kind of or ex-crush or something, to kind of mess up a little bit your head, let's put it that way, because you won't be certain, like, did you make the right decision or not, or something along those lines. Yeah, Tower. Okay, yeah, so for some of you, yeah, you might be really shocked with this person and who they are now, and you might be really happy that you actually saw them. In the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Cups, okay? So we have beautiful energy below, and then the Ten of Cups. So what's behind the 8, 2 of Pentacles, 5. Okay, so I don't think, even though you'll be very happy and pleased to see this other person who might make you feel all beautiful again, and I don't know how they used to make you feel, but I think that's going to be just the first initial response, because later cards here after the 9 and 10 of Cups being really happy is kind of 8 of Cups and 5 of Pentacles. Kind of, you're gonna remember like why you left or why this didn't work out. Okay, so if an ex comes into your life in the month of September, I would, you know, not go too far with the person again. Sure, you can have a drink or something and have the reconciliation. Maybe we're all humans and it's nice to choose love and to treat other people with respect and all that jazz. But I would not move into some activities with them, if you know what I mean, not to be explicit here. I would... because you might be really tempted here, okay? Especially if you are in a relationship with somebody else, please do behave yourself, because this is just like a short bang that, you know, is gonna fill you later with regret, okay? So you don't want to do that to yourself, okay? So what you can do is you can be in your Empress mode. You can share some time with this person. You can have a good laugh with them, which you will. But in the end, focus on yourself. And if you're not in a relationship, I would still not advise you to go again with this person. There is a reason that why they were left behind or you were left behind, and why you clear-cut the communication with them as well. So do not allow yourself that you have to be reminded of why was that, okay? Because there's really no need. And I think it's time for you just to get some closure with this person, which might come out of the blue. So that's the energy I'm feeling for some of you. For those of you who are in a relationship, like beginning of the month looks good, ending of the month looks good, mid-month something might kind of happen that kind of, you know, wants to make you have a break, and it might be because you met this ex partner of yours. So just keep in mind what I said, you know, even if at first it seems, I don't know, fairy tale thing, I would just keep it cool. Keep it cool, and remember, just imagine where you will have to be a month or two from now, or a year from now, or 5 years from now. Keep kind of the long vision for your life, okay? Be cool, keep the long vision for your life that you want to have in front of you, and that will make things more easier on you. It will make the choice more easier for you if you just keep the long-term vision of what you really want, instead of like sudden you know, falling under pressure of emotions or desire or something along those lines, okay? Keep the long-term vision, okay? That would be my advice for you guys, okay? Interesting. I knew I smelled something interesting in your reading, you know, for love life. I really wanted to see what it is. Now let's move on to the last part of the reading, which would be answering a specific question of yours. So please try to keep a specific question in your mind that we have a direct answer. Sorry, that's my throat chakra. And there we go. So, Hummingbird Spirit, be here now. That is your advice. So let's read that straight from the book, guys. Number 34. So you can Google angel number 34 for some of you. It might have a meaning. Be here now. Okay. The hummingbird's wings beat so swiftly it can hover in seeming stillness as it drinks deeply from a flower. Hummingbird Spirit comes to remind you that the beauty and sweetness of life is in the eternal now, the timeless present. Here and now, you are becoming the person you wish to be in order to have the experience you wish to have. Focus your energy on the flower before you, for what you desire is being provided. Yes, there are blossoms everywhere. The choices can be dazzling. Hummingbird Spirit message is that you have no need to go about in search of something better, for all that you require and desire is before you. You will know this as you become still, feeling your connection to Spirit who loves you unconditionally and will always provide for you. So I'll just read this last part one more time, just because I think it's related to your love reading here. So Hummingbird Spirit message is that you have no need to go about in search of something better, for all that you require and desire is before you. Okay, you'll know that as you become still. Okay, guys? All right, so I'm wishing you good luck with that. It looks like an interesting month. I hope you enjoy it, that you have a wonderful time. Please make sure that you like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell, comment how you resonate with the reading, how do you like our new decks. Ooh, devil, yeah, you might be really tempted in the month of September, okay? All right, try to keep your cool, be in the Empress energy, keep the long-term vision, and, you know, have fun in modern, you know what I mean, guys. All right, have a lovely September. I hope you enjoy.